Football doesn't replace kings gently. It doesn't send announcements. It doesn't warn you when an era is beginning to tilt. Sometimes, it happens in 90 minutes, under bright lights, in front of thousands, when one legend feels the pressure of another rising. For many fans, there was a night when the magic of met the ruthless ambition of, and something shifted. Not loudly, not officially, but undeniably. At the time, Ronaldinho was football's joy. The face of creativity, the smile that made defenders nervous and fans fall in love with the game again. He wasn't just winning, he was enchanting. Ballon d'Or winner, Champions League champion, the heartbeat of a team that danced through Europe. On the other side stood a younger Ronaldo fast, ambitious, still evolving. He had tricks, confidence, and raw explosiveness, but he was not yet the finished machine the world would later witness. At that time, Ronaldinho was the global icon. Ronaldo was the challenger. The stage, a Champions League night, Old Trafford under the floodlights. The kind of atmosphere that tightens your chest before kickoff. European nights do something different, they expose hesitation. They reward courage. Barcelona arrived with swagger. Ronaldinho at the center, orchestrating. The crowd respected him, even admired him. After all, just seasons earlier, he had received a standing ovation at the Bernabeu, something almost unheard of for a Barcelona player. But admiration fades quickly when competition begins. From the opening whistle, the intensity was clear. Manchester United pressed higher than usual. They refused to give Ronaldinho comfortable pockets of space. Every time he touched the ball, red shirts collapsed around him. And Ronaldo, he played differently that night. Focused, direct, less flair for show, more intent. There was a sense that he understood something important. To lead, he needed to dominate moments, not just entertain them. The first half was tense. Barcelona tried to control possession, but United disrupted rhythm. Ronaldinho attempted flicks, sudden passes, bursts of creativity, but the spaces were tighter than he preferred. He looked for influence, but the game felt compressed. Then came the breakthrough. Ronaldo rose above defenders to meet a cross with a powerful header. It was not just the goal, it was the authority of it. The leap, the timing, the conviction. Old Trafford erupted. Barcelona were behind. Ronaldinho searched for response. He dropped deeper, tried to orchestrate tempo, looked for the kind of moment that had defined his career, a no-look pass, a curling strike, something magical. But this was not one of those nights. United's discipline suffocated space. Ronaldo tracked back when needed. He sprinted forward when opportunity appeared. He did not drift. As the minutes ticked down, something became clear. The spotlight had shifted. The Brazilian magician was being contained. The Portuguese forward was commanding. When the final whistle blew, Manchester United had secured victory. Ronaldo walked off as the decisive figure. Ronaldinho left without influence. Now, football narratives are rarely built on a single match. Ronaldinho's greatness was unquestioned, his legacy secure, but that night symbolized transition. It represented hunger overtaking comfort. At that time, Ronaldinho's career was beginning to plateau. Off-field distractions whispered in headlines. Physical sharpness fluctuated. Meanwhile, Ronaldo was ascending relentlessly. Gym sessions intensified. Diet became stricter. Recovery became scientific. The contrast was subtle but growing. Ronaldinho embodied joy. Ronaldo embodied obsession. And on that European night, obsession prevailed. Barcelona fans still revered Ronaldinho. Manchester United supporters sensed something powerful. Their young star was ready for bigger stages. That performance was not accidental. It was evidence of evolution. From that point forward, Ronaldo approached elite competition differently. Less reliance on tricks, more emphasis on efficiency. Goals became priority. Big match mentality hardened. The match did not erase Ronaldinho's magic, but it signaled a shift in football's center of gravity. The era of pure artistry was being challenged by the era of athletic precision. Years later, when Ronaldo joined and reignited rivalry with Barcelona, the symbolism deepened. Ronaldinho had already moved on. A new Barcelona generation led by Messi had emerged. But the memory of that earlier Champions League clash lingered in the background, the night the apprentice outshone the artist. Silencing, in football, does not always mean humiliation. Sometimes it means control. It means denying influence. It means taking the decisive moment and refusing to give it back. That night, Ronaldo did exactly that. He didn't celebrate with arrogance. He celebrated with certainty. Because deep down, he understood something fundamental: greatness is not inherited. It is taken. Ronaldinho's brilliance was spontaneous. Ronaldo's rise was structured, and European football was beginning to lean toward structure. As seasons passed, Ronaldo's trajectory accelerated. Ballon d'Or awards followed, Champions League titles multiplied, records shattered, his body became a testament to discipline. His mentality hardened further. Ronaldinho, meanwhile, remained beloved. But his peak had been brief. His style demanded freedom, and freedom in modern football became harder to maintain. That is why the Champions League night feels symbolic in hindsight. It was not just a win. It was a signal, a reminder that football evolves. That joy must compete with intensity. That artistry must withstand athleticism. And on that night, Cristiano Ronaldo proved he was ready to lead the next chapter. Old Trafford witnessed it, Barcelona felt it, and Ronaldinho, perhaps quietly, recognized it. The torch was not handed over ceremonially. It shifted in silence, because football does not pause to announce change. It reveals it, and on that unforgettable European night, Cristiano Ronaldo revealed that his era was beginning, not with flair alone, but with authority. He didn't just score, he didn't just win, he silenced a legend, and in doing so, announced himself as the next one.